What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another K-pop B-side reaction. Today I am going through STAYC's B Sides. I've reacted to the first two albums, loved all the songs. It's like, obviously I'm gonna love these songs, but I just don't know how much I'm gonna love them. There's like, you know, there's steps of love to these songs. And this album, Stereotype, one of my favorite comebacks of theirs, probably my second favorite next to Run to You. I think those are my top two. Stereotype is a perfect song. It is perfectly produced. They each have perfect parts. It is just the perfect K-pop song. And it kind of cemented the sound of STAYC, the kind of bouncy synths, the just super well-produced tracks. And don't get me wrong, all of the other songs before Stereotype perfectly produced, but just something about Stereotype would just hit that sweet spot. And so I am super excited to check out the rest of the B-sides, see if there's like some crazy production in it. Since I'm reacting to all three of the B-sides, it's probably gonna be a long video, so get a drink, strap in, and let's get to reacting. I think the first song is I'll Be There. Okay, so I'm getting ballad vibes.
Hello, 안녕, 난 잘 지내. 때론 혼자 중얼거리곤 해. Hello, 안녕,
Man, they love waiting to bring in everything else. Oh. Damn. Oh. Is this is the chorus and Ice is in the chorus? I love this. Like, talk about minimalist production. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Man, Sumin's doing double time in the rap. It's crazy, like those drums feel like something bigger is coming. Is this already the outro? That's it? Okay, well, I love that. Loved it. Top to bottom, super minimalist, and I love that because you get to hear all of their voices so perfectly. There were a couple of moments that I kind of wanted something bigger to happen, and I felt like that's what we were building up to, and I don't think that really happened. But as always, I'm going to check it out again, break the song down. Let's check it out. Yeah, that kind of like wah-wah effect. Hello, 안녕, 난 잘 지내.
들어줄 사람이 없는데도
I love that they didn't bring the instruments in because I'm so used to them starting off the song very minimalist, very like hold back, and then sweeping in pretty fast. And so I thought it was going to happen here. It didn't. Love that. It doesn't happen until the chorus, which is crazy. But again, it's like nice. It's just nice and cool. It's a chill song. Also, saying those high notes. Like, come on. Like, again, they don't have a pre-chorus, which is, again, I'm starting to like that. I'm starting to like their layout of songs because there's barely any pre-choruses. It's almost like you don't really know where we are. I love that kind of stuff. But like the pre-chorus is almost Yoon's voice, where it starts off super soft and like breathy. And then she goes into, I think it's like, and then she goes into her chest voice and just like belts out. And like, that's the pre-chorus. That's the sweep to the chorus. She goes from falsetto to chest voice so fast. And like, again, like the chorus doesn't even have a beat. There's still no drums in this whole song. It's just bass and keys. And it's just like really cool because it's just so minimalist. I love that the riff that the piano or like the synth does. Oh, that's really good. And then finally we get some drums and now it sounds kind of like an R&B. It's like kind of pop R&B. I love that both Sumin and Jay sang in the first verse and then they rap in the second verse. I just love how they have these sort of like trade-offs where like it's the same people singing the same parts in like the first and second verse, but they change up kind of either, okay, you're going to rap in the first verse and then you're going to sing. And it's just enough that it like, obviously you're not going to get tired of hearing their voices in the same spots. And then we get now we get this more production in, and like you think that the song is building. The song, you know, starts off very minimalist. We add a couple things. So like nearing the end, I kind of thought we were gonna have it like a lot bigger, but we don't. But it's still good. But it's just like, oh, you could have done this. I also could have used a little bit more like crazy percussion. That though, like, oh, we're almost like, I'm hearing Run to You. I'm hearing that kind of like 80s-esque synth, the like synth wave in that little riff of the synth going into the chorus. We don't hear that, like, we don't hear a lot of that. And it's a crime because, but is it a crime or is it just so smartly done that it stands out and I love it that much more? I don't know, but I just wish obviously I want more of that synth. Oh, so cool. Again, we're getting like sounds or like kind of riffs in the instruments that kind of are building momentum. Like the drums, that little drum fill, it's like a shot of like adrenaline where I was like, oh, something's gonna happen. And we just don't elevate each part as we go throughout the song. Wait, there's like this crazy synth in the back that's like boop. It's so, again, I just love the production. I love the production of all of the STAYC's tracks, especially now we're getting into like their sound. It's kind of like out of tune almost. That's really cool. We're building that momentum. We're adding all these instruments. We're adding all of this sort of acceleration, and then we don't get it. And then we don't even get it like in the second part of the chorus. And I just feel that we could have like opened it up fully and had like a very big chorus at the end. Like we got all this momentum. And I just wanted more. Even here, it's still like not as big as I wanted it. I like that she's got like a telephone vocal effect on her voice. All right, I love the song, but I just, you know, I wanted that payoff at the end. And I felt that we were building along to it. We're adding these instruments, we're adding all these different sounds, we're building momentum. And I just don't think it paid off in the last chorus. The last chorus is still fine, but I wanted it to be like big. Then going from like big to Yoon just doing the first verse again would have been like a bigger transition. It would have been really cool. Next up, we got Slow Down, which I already feel like we've slowed down. This is, you know, a very, not a ballad, but it's kind of like pop R&B. It's a slower song. So we'll see if Slow Down is even slower than I'll Be There.
멋대로 군다고 할지 몰라 하지만 알아줘 날 서로를 아직 잘 몰라 어색하기도 해 사랑이 갑자기 되지 않아 난 그게 쉽지가 않아
Not a slow song.
두려워서 그래 Yeah you know that 모든 건 변하듯 지금 네 맘 변할지 몰라 장담하지 마 너무나 빠른 시작 빨리 끝나게 돼 진심이 아니라고 해 너는 완전히 오해 사랑이 돼줄래 원해 나도 천천히 해줄래 yeah I want 꽃잎이 날리듯 바람이 불어와 그렇게 내 맘속에 들어와 나도 몰래 망설이지 마 벌써 두르지
Oh, we're going somewhere.
천천히 slow down baby
Okay.
자기 전에 나도 몰래 나나나나나 이건 혼자만의 비밀 나나나나나 혹시 알아도 모른 척해 약속해줄래 right now 꽃잎이 날리듯 바람이
I love that bass.
그렇게 내 맘속에 들어와 나도 몰래 망설이지 마 벌써 두르지
And those like drums coming in the back.
천천히 slow down baby
Oh, we got Yoon rapping. I feel like all of them are gonna rap. Yeah. This is like two bridges. Oh. Very long silence. I really like that. Oh. I'm surprised they don't do more like chorus singing, like unison singing. That was super fun. Very light, very kind of bouncy again. When that bass comes in, that's that STAYC sound. I just know. I just feel it in my blood that's that STAYC, like very bouncy bass, bouncy sound. Super fun song, super lighthearted, bouncy. All of the things that encapsulates the STAYC sort of sound. But of course, I can't just listen to it once. I gotta listen to it again. We gotta break it down. We gotta just vibe out to the song, because this one's a little bit more upbeat, a little bit more fun.
멋대로 군다고 할지 몰라 하지만 알아줘 날 서로를 아직 잘 몰라 어색하기도 해 사랑이 갑자기 되지 않아 난 그게 쉽지가 않아 두려워서
Yeah, it's got like a little bit of a, I don't want to say it's like a Latin flavor, but it kind of has that sort of vibe to it. Just the way that the percussion's going and like how everything is very spaced out. I just kind of get that feel. I don't know what kind of genre that falls in, but I'm getting kind of that feeling. Yeah, it's that little like boom. It's like, I don't know, but it just has that sort of vibe. Then of course, you know, we got that big bass coming in, and honestly, that is the STAYC sound that I know and love. And then we got these cool sort of like, they're not wind chimes. It's kind of sounds like out of tune wind chimes or out of tune bells in the back. Yeah. But that bass. And then, oh God, the way those drums come in, they come in at a perfect like angle and sweep in, and like you just know. I will say that the chorus is very short, because usually they always have like two kind of parts of the chorus. And I feel that like when we were going into this part, I was like, okay, this is the second part, and then just go back to the verse. So I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but it's just a little short, because usually the first part of the chorus is either like super high energy, and then the second half is a little bit of a contrast of that, or vice versa. Yeah, it would have been cool to have like a rap here. There are times when that bass is just a little too much in my face. Oh God. Oh, okay. So like I was in the second verse, I'm like, man, it would have been cool if they put the rap over this part, but now they did in the bridge. Makes sense, you know. Again, I am just proven wrong, but love that the rap is over part of the song. I guess I didn't remember that in the first listen.
I don't wanna play a game. Let me be a little baby. 늘 바라보기만 해도 기분 좋은 사람 그게 영원히 내가 되길. 고춧가루 너 혼자 애가 타네.
Love that Yoon is rapping. I think she kind of did a little bit of rapping in, was it So What? I just love when they do different things, because it's like, I know that she's got a good voice. She's got an amazing voice, huge range, but it's just cool giving her a different part, especially a rap part.
Haste makes waste.
Haste makes waste? And then, so like we had a bridge and then we get another bridge. That's just really very, very interesting. I don't know what haste makes waste means. Haste makes waste, but it rhymes. Like the kids cheering in the back. For a split second, I thought the song was over. I was like, oh, that's how they're gonna end it. I'm like, okay. But we get enough silence that you're like, oh, you have to check your iPhone and be like, oh, is the song over? I love that they're doing in unison again. This is like the fan chant as well, probably. That was great. I really, really liked it the second time. It's a very fun, simple song with a little bit of like kind of STAYC sounds splashed in. There was like a couple of changes that I would like, but it was a fun song. Stereotype has my expectations so high because I just flip out when I hear that song. Even now, I listen back and I'm just like, I can't believe they did this and they did this and it's just like balanced. It's a perfectly balanced song. So my expectations are high. Speaking of songs that I want to be crazy and like super produced, the next song is called Complex. So maybe, that's going to be this crazy complex song. Get it? Okay. This is like it should be on Beautiful Monster.
Sometimes 바로 옆에 있는 것만 같아. 왜 난 아직도 너를 못 내줘, baby. 눈에서 멀어져, 마음속에서도 없어져. 내 얘긴 아닌 듯해. Yeah, 한 번은 새까맣게 잊었다고 생각했어. 정말로 이제는 괜찮아질 때가 됐어. 그러다 누군가가 다시 두근거리게 해. 그때 꼭 네 생각이 나 끝나버리게 돼, my baby. Someday 다시 사랑을 원해. So sweet love. 달콤하고 my complex 너 때문에 no I can't. 난 아직도 잘 지내지 못해.
God, I love just the rhythm of this song.
So baby, 정말로 대단했어.
I love that. Oh.
You're never coming back, not coming back. 뭐래도
I love how R&B this feels. Man, I feel like Seyoon really flexed a lot on this album. God, they really love minimalism on this album. Oh. What was that? No, it can't be over. Okay, this song, something else. That is definitely my favorite song off of the B-sides off of this album so far. Obviously, you know, I listened to things 1,000 times and they change, but this song, obviously not what I was expecting. With a song called Complex, I thought it was going to be high energy. I thought it was going to be complex with the production, but it was just this nice kind of vibey R&B track. Just absolutely loved everything about it. Yeah, I need to listen to this again because I can't think about anything else but this song right now. So we're going to listen again and we are going to appreciate and break this down as much as we can. I love the nylon guitar. Like, again, their choice of guitars is just flawless because it's not the same. Like, each guitar sort of has that wah-wah effect except for this one, but each one sort of does, but they're just slightly different, that it's just like a new sound. Surprisingly, I did not think this album was going to be very like calm and subdued. Nothing's really going crazy because like Stereotype was fairly upbeat, so it's a very crazy contrast. I love it. I just was not expecting it. I was expecting a little bit more high pace, and those like muted synths. Again, no drums. And that, I knew something was going to happen here because that was the STAYC signature, but I didn't know it was going to have that kind of like R&B, almost a record scratch feel. That's the one thing this song could have used, is like that hiss of a vinyl. That would have been really cool on like some parts, not throughout the whole song. But I love that we go into the next part with this very like stuttered beat. Like, and then the sounds that they choose to use are very R&B, like the big full kick drum, and then that it's like a clap. It's not a clap, it's just like a very crispy snare. Yeah, very crisp. And then Sumin rapping, like, I just love it. It's weird. Have they ever done that before? It's weird that Shiun does like the last part of the pre-chorus and then enters into the chorus as well. That she does like a little bit of both. I've never heard them do that. I've never heard really anybody do that. It's kind of cool where her part starts in the pre-chorus but then continues into the chorus. I love that rhythm. Like the guitar and that piano are just like playing off of each other. This part's so cool because again, we just strip everything except the bass, and it's like a little bit of a different bass too. It's not as hard, a little bit softer, and then it's just the bass, those keys in her. I don't know. So baby, 정말로 대단했어 너란 사람도 I need you boy 어쩌면 원하는지도 다시 돌아와 주기를 I know You're never coming back not coming back 뭐래도 가끔 부딪히곤 해 너만큼 어찌다 해도 억지로 하는 건 안 못해 You said I'm sorry 그래 정말 너는 나빠 Oh baby 근데 왜 그리워할까 Oh god, I love that little triplet. Sometimes 바로 옆에 있는 것만 같아 What's a little interesting is they don't really change anything in the bridge, but then we get like a crazy last chorus, which I love. The bridge is very similar, and that's fine because we get a nice juicy chorus after. But you know how I like a good crazy different bridge.
Sometimes 바로 옆에 있는 것만 같아. 왜 난 아직도 너를 못 잊어, baby. Yeah, yeah. 눈에서 멀어져. 마음속에서도 없어져. 그게 언제쯤일까?
And then, oh, like we get, for one, we get Isa sing the last chorus. Love that. But then I think that's Shiyun just belting. And I love everything about that because they mix it so well that it's like not distracting. It adds to the final chorus without changing anything in the production. They're elevating the chorus by having those huge notes. Oh God. It's hard to concentrate a little bit on Isa's lines because I'm just paying so much attention to those runs. Well, that's like going into like Mariah Carey territory. That's so good. I need to see this live like now. And actually, that's a really good ending. It's like we have that huge chorus to then just like drown out this. God damn, that song is my favorite B-side. Probably so far. Out of all the B-sides, so far, this is my favorite one. That was all the B-sides off of Stereotype. And I gotta say, again, I just love STAYC. Like they're almost edging out Twice for the #2 spot in my group bias list. They still aren't because, you know, Twice is just something else. And I've loved Twice forever, but they are like on par. And I just want more STAYC, and I need to listen to the B-sides of younglove.com and Beautiful Monster. And I just need to consume everything and anything STAYC now. It's already was an obsession, but now it's like becoming a dangerous obsession. But let me know what you thought of STAYC's Stereotype B-sides. Which one is your favorite? Is there one that's your ultimate favorite track? I want to know. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button. It means the world. Also, I have a Patreon that I'm trying to promote a little bit more. What I'm going to do with all of these B-sides is I saw that there's a lot of live clips for them, and I did this for Stadium, is I'm going to react to the live clips of these B-sides, and then I'm going to throw them up on my Patreon, I think only for $1. So if you feel generous, you can give me $1 and you can check out my reactions to those on the Patreon. But that's it for this reaction. Thanks again so much for watching, and until the next video, have a great day.